Good morning, stamping friends. This morning for Make It Yourself Monday, we're going to make a version of this card. I made this card this weekend, and while I think it's a beautiful card, simply using a few colors of ink, a little bit of cardstock, and one stamp set, we are going to dress it up a little bit in this version, showing you how you can take just a simple, lovely card and add a little pizzazz to it and make it look spectacular. So to get started, I'm going to set this one aside for now. We need to take our card base, which is in the new color Petal Pink, and we are going to fold it in half. And I've got this little sprig of flower that we're going to stamp with our Petal Pink ink. Go ahead and open all our inks. I'm simply going to stamp this one time down in the bottom left corner of my card base to give it a little tone-on-tone look. And then I found, as I was making my sample, I didn't like the tone-on-tone look for my mint macaron piece, but I love the way that this Petal Pink looks on this color when it dries. It softens and it's just like a very smooth, soft color. So we've got one of those stamped on that piece. Now let's work on our focal image. So we're going to take our sentiment, which says, "I'm lucky to have a friend like you," and we're going to ink it up in Tranquil Tide and stamp it right in the center, left to right, a little closer to the top of our piece. And remember, as always with these, if you would like the dimensions and a printable worksheet so that you can recreate this card at home, you can find those on my website. And now I'm going to take the little leaf image and ink it in Old Olive. And we're going to kind of go around our sentiment to kind of point it or feature it out. I'm going to put one, and I'm trying to leave them kind of about the same distance from our sentiment. This kind of frames it nicely. And then I've got this little cluster of petals, and we are also going to stamp it in the Petal Pink and put it around our sentiment as well. Let's see, we'll do one there, one here, one here. And now I found that I wanted a couple of little random flowers as well. So if you look at your stamp, you've got one or two that are just kind of set apart. And if you carefully just ink that up in the corner, actually first I'm going to stamp it off and make sure that my stamp is clean so I don't get residue from having all the other images. All right, now I'm going to take that little single stamp that's kind of set apart. I'm going to ink it up, and I'm going to put one little flower here and another one maybe, oops, here, and Yeah, I think I like that. And we'll stop right there. So that is all the stamping that we're going to do. And what I like about, see, I even got a little goober down here with my olive ink, but that's okay, because what we're going to do is tear this edge to give it a little bit of a texture and a little bit of kind of softness, I think. I'm just going to tear it down at this angle to kind of allow for me to be able to mat it on there, and you can see this flower coming through. Okay, and actually to adhere that, I'm going to pop it up with some dimensionals. So let's just put a couple on. And then all we're going to do is fix it to the card front here. But before I do that, I decided I wanted to dress this version up a little bit. So I'm going to bring in our artisan pearls that come with this Share What You Love suite. And let's see. My paper piercer has left me for a moment. I'm not sure where I put it. So let's use our scissors just to remove a couple of these. And I'm going to put a few of these in the center of my flowers in just some random places. I think I like that. And if I bring in our embellishment kit that's also available in this suite, you'll see it comes with some tags, 2 different threads, a twine and a white thread, and then these little embellishments. And what I'm going to do is I have pre-cut about 12 inches of this white thread and taken one of these tiny paper clips. And all I'm going to do is fold this in half and put it through my paper clip. Kind of tie a single knot on there. And then we're going to take it and attach it to, I think I'll put it up top. The top of our card. Then I'm going to snip this end open, and we're just going to tie a simple bow, if I can do it on camera. And I love, the thread is so thick that sometimes if you just want a little bit more substance to your bow, you can double it or triple it. And I love the look that you get with this effect. It makes it a little fluffier. There we go. Maybe I want it a little bit smaller up here. And then I'm just going to adhere this with some snail. it right here on the top of my card. Again, it's a little more to the top than, or a little higher up here, but centered left and right. And that just allows this little spray to kind of peek out. And there you go, a very quick and easy card. And I think that having, we can even adjust our little paper clip a little bit to the side. So I'm going to bring the original in, and here's our original with only stamps, ink, and paper. And this one is just dressed up a little bit with a little added bling and some of the white thread and the paper clip. I hope you'll go and make it yourself, and if you want to follow my YouTube channel so that you are sure not to miss any future episodes or any other videos I put out, I would really love it. You can also give it a thumbs up and tell me that you like this video, and follow me on my blog and see what else I'm up to. Hope you have a great day. Do something fun. Bye-bye.